Hello, I'm back once again, and today is Wednesday, so variety content time. And as per request last time, which there was a request last time, War Thunder. Will I blow others up, or will I get blown up? Or will I blow myself up? We will see. But there's only one way to find out, and that is by giving you guys this sound. I don't like that it says encoder overloaded. If it's gonna do this bullshit the entire time, I'm not gonna be happy. Also, you might know there's something different with the camera. You can actually see my hand a little bit more. Hello. That is because I simply zoomed it out a little bit. It was zoomed into 1.6, now it's zoomed into only 1. So you can now see more of me. You can see more of the face that is not really all that good at War Thunder. Yeah. In the meantime, I do keep getting Discord messages every time I start streaming. Like from the same person as well. Like every single time. It is consistent at this point. Yeah. I should actually mark how many times. It's a shame this isn't the 3-point map. That one is actually decent. This one is just kind of... Yeah, how do I put this? Yeah. Usually everybody goes to the beach. This is Normandy. You go to the beach for a fun beach day filled with tanks. But no. Instead we're gonna go for... Well... Yeah. Wait, is my sound all the way up still? Hold on. Options, sound. A little bit. Let's see. My engine volume. Why is my other player's engine volume? Now we will really hear other engines. Which is... that is a setting that if you want to get better at War Thunder, you should actually consider doing. Because it allows you... Because engines make noise, right? They are... Except if you have electric motors, but... If you have an internal combustion engine, like a car or a tank, they make noise. That's how you hear them coming. But... If you don't have that sound turned up, you will not hear them. Ow. Yeah, your T-3485E is not prepared for my gun. Like, I hear the M51. The rumble is quite a bit away, but I do realize that my sound is quite high up. Although I can't really turn it down all that much. Because I do risk, if we just turn this a little bit down, this a little bit down, I do turn it down for you guys so it isn't overwhelming. Alright, there is nobody else except that T-34. I mean, there was another tank. Ooh. Overpressured. Nasty. From the beach, which this map is known for. People going to the beach and having a nice beach holiday. Now the fact that I know that it's there. I can drop artillery. And I know the M109 doesn't have the best armor. Alrighty then. Where is... There's nobody down there. Ooh, Ooh, there are multiple tanks. And my artillery is giving away hits. But where? Let's use the binoculars to gain more height. See that? You heard the noise. It's good I'm wearing decent headphones, because then you have directional audio. Because you put it to mono, it doesn't matter. You'll just hear engine noise. You, sir, gave yourself away. You, sir, are a heavily armored Russian tank destroyer. You are very deadly. I would like to, you know, as the song says, stay alive. I like staying alive. But I know there's also another someone here. Thank you for giving me the side of your turret, mate. That is the weakest spot on a tank. Or at least the back of the turret is also weak, but... And then we turn here, rotate the turret, look at this. Screw your barrel, my dude. I know how to deal with Russian vehicle. There we go, taking care of them. Like, knowing how to deal with tanks is one of the main things. Generally, oh boy. You failed. Russian vehicles, there were Yak-9K. That's a plane. That's a very good anti-tank plane. But generally with Russian vehicles, you want to aim for the lower... like the lower front plate. Basically the, like, next to the tracks. That's often their weak spot. So you will be able to kill them quite easily. It's all about knowing the weak spots of your tanks. And I realize I should probably move my camera up a little bit. Because now you can see basically around my chest height. Well, that's pretty normal as well for a camera that's pointing down a bit. Right now I shouldn't have gone down this quickly. Should have stayed up there. Because I got killed a little bit further along. Oh boy. Alright, back it up. Yeah, it is about knowing knowing your enemy's weak spot and knowing your weak spot. For example, the Tiger. Like, I'm driving here. One of those weak spots is if you don't angle. Basically, have a front plate. He was angled as well. I should have gone for the tracks. But because I'm angled, hitting my tank makes a lot of things ricochet. And because I'm playing Germany and new players tend to gravitate towards Germany due to its role in the Second World War with tanks like the Tiger, that's a corpse. That's a dead tank. Ooh, that's Russian. It's Russian and it doesn't have barrel depression. That's also a good thing to know. Russian tanks do not have barrel depression. And because I'm angled, I'm dead. Where did he hit me? Did he hit my... Yeah, I wasn't angled enough. Also a big thing, don't bring full ammo unless you're AA and it doesn't really matter anyway. There's a plane there. Yeah, that doesn't hit at all. I'm not really that good at shooting down aircraft. Why are they firing up there? Oh, because it's flying very low. couldn't get my gun down in time. And now I have to reload. Yeah, with AA you basically get two options. Either you sit back here and shoot at aircraft, or you actively go inland. Yep. We're being bullied. And I don't have the barrel depression this time. I should move towards the point though. Wanna reload it this time? Oh, they are going down though. Yep, Tempest. It was a Tempest and they're dead. The combination of elevation? That's a crew thing. The combination of elevation. Yak 9K. We want to kill that immediately. There we go. He's not going anywhere anymore. There. Like that. Oh, here we have another one. You just have to lead your shots by quite a bit. This thing is not a good anti-air. Like, how am I supposed to properly gauge my shots if I cannot easily, or if I cannot continuously shoot and have to reload every single time, like that. That's a reload. The reason I'm parking on the point here with my gun aimed at that spot right there is because I'm not hearing any planes, and planes in War Thunder are loud. And once that smoke clears, there might be an enemy vehicle which I want to shoot. There's no one there, but you never know. There you are. Can I... Building. There you are. Oi! Who shot me from where and killed almost all of my crew? I need to get moving here. I need to really get moving here. I'm open topped and artillery exists. Oh no, Oswind or Whirlwind. Don't. Artillery's gonna drop any second now, and it's gonna kill. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens. PT-76B is the one that I'm fighting. Did it think I killed? No, that's... Good luck moving. Like, see, I already have to reload again. But who cares? Oh, we are really pushed too far. Then we press the map, then we say attention to the designated grid square to kind of, you know, alert them of my prediction. I cannot fight a Sherman in this, at least not frontally. Unless a Sherman gives me its side armor, I'm perfectly capable of fighting it. Like, this is peak Germany, basically. What I'm meaning by that is crew or your teammates get killed and they immediately leave. It is less prevalent in the really early bit, like low tier, reserve tier, those kinds of tanks, you know? Oh, the T-34 is gone. I'm scared of where that is. I guess there's only one way to find out. That is to investigate. And hopefully not around the corner. If my ears don't deceive me... Oh, that's an M51 then? Yeah, that's the M51. And I'm hearing... Yeah, there was a T-34. I think that might have been the T-34 that I've been killing. Apparently there's a tank. Looking at how that Sherman is moving, there's a tank there. Ow. Yeah, I moved too far. But wait, that is a good thing. Because does it think that I was the only one there? If it did, then we're in luck. Then the thing might... Yeah, the thing... Or that was that another? How many T-34-85s are there? Like, how many do you need? And of course, I have one plane in my lineup for possible revenge bombing. Yeah, we're not winning this game. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And they have a plane up in the sky that's way higher than I am. But I am here quicker, so... And I do have a tail gunner. Am I gonna get him on me? I hope not. Oh, it's diving. It's diving already. Wait, this might be a dumb idea, but I might be able to intercept them. Right, turn, and pull up. Turn and pull up. Otherwise, I'm screwed anyway, because I'm flying a pretty low battle rating plane. What is... Oh, it's AA. Oh, and I'm at a critical speed already. Is that AA, or is that just a couple of tanks? Oh, it's just a couple of tanks. Oh, surprise bomb. SU-122 has got it. What are you? Are you open-topped? I'm not sure if you are open-topped, and if so... Then I can kill you. If not, then I won't be able to kill you in any way possible. Yep, that's what happened. That's what happens when I fly a plane. Let me guess, it freshly spawned in. Yes, it did. And I only have backup for AA, so I'm not going to be doing that because I won't have anything to fight. And of course, you get a daily thing. Don't forget to check your crew, because if you can upgrade your crew, you get a faster reload. You can combine the elevation of your turret with the horizontal traverse in a way that makes sense. So you can do both at the same time instead of only one. Only one is annoying, especially in anti-air, because you're trying to get the elevation of the plane while it's moving. You don't often only get one, you just get two. That results in problems. Also, grinding in German tech tree means suffering from a lot of these. Like tigers, panthers, the whole lineup at 6, 7. Well, it becomes that. It just becomes that. You not only have, like, we're paired with a lot of other nations, so we at least don't just Germany. But if it's just Germany, just pray that not everybody dies. Because if one of them die, as are previously stated, they often like to leave. And once they leave, you just get an empty. Like at some point, I was doing really well. I was surviving, and then I died, and then I checked I checked how many teammates we had left. A total of 3, including me, who had like 2 other teammates. Everybody else had left. Which was a shame, because that meant that, yeah, we were, even though I was doing well, the rest of my team was dead. And almost their entire team was still alive. And war is a numbers game. And in this case, the numbers really mattered. We lost that match. Is there an... No, that's just a rock formation. I am going crazy. A plane already? A plane with bombs already. 2,000-pound bombs. Like, what in the revenge bombing is this? Alright, I do zoom in for shooting here because there might be some distance. There's a random turret on the floor. That is what I'm talking about. Whee! I survived. Ha. That's why I keep moving. And that's how I die, by not looking. It came from the front as well. I was looking from the side, of course I didn't notice. I should be looking more. Right, that is on fire. I do not have the altitude, I do not have the elevation to kill that. That's an IS-2. That's a dead plane. I'm just emptying my machine guns. Wait, they're capturing C. Oh, it was a Yak 9T. That then got killed by an Ostwind right after I died. Don't you love it when right after you die, they get killed? Well, I'm gonna go for the C point. See a lot of, like, one of them has already quit, and a couple of others are really starting to get into KW2. Hold on. That is basically a KV2. The heavy Russian tank with a derp gun. Very big. Basically fridge on top. I'm heading towards the C point to get to reinforce his Waffenträger, but in the meantime our A point is being captured. Do 335, is that the one with the two propellers? Yeah, that's a funky one with two propellers. I guess if I head into this town a bit, I can kind of accurately take a look at the enemy without... Whoops, there goes a house. I hope they were insured. There's one thing War Thunder players don't really look for, and that is... Oh, there's a Waffenträger. That is the back of their spawn. If only that hit. Ah, good luck driving now. Let me in the meantime try and get rid of your ammo. There we go. Took almost my entire machine gun. See, that was AA. Let me actually fire this here till I have to reload. Look, I have decent camo here. Well, apart from Panther A, I don't see anybody else. See, they hit a couple of crew. Oh, now you're dropping artillery. You missed. I heard that one. Oh no, you hit my other track. Whatever will I do? How quickly do you reload, actually? Quite quickly. Yeah, I keep forgetting, in that corner, there is ammo. There is ammo in that one singular corner. What is the tiger do? What is he looking at? With Germany, it's either you lose the match or you win massively. Has anybody blown up the train, actually? It seems they have. It seems they have done it, and that is the game. Then I realize I'm researching a tank destroyer. Now I'm getting into the actual Germany bit instead of the 1940s Germany bit. But I completed the adjustment of fire, which should actually improve my aim. Now I do kind of want a crew replenishment in case I get shot. Wait for the content to load. Apparently it needs to load its content. Needs to load some content. See, now I can upgrade my crew. And it does say to try and distribute it evenly, so I'm kind of just distributing it evenly. Like you have at least, all of them have at least half, and I'm trying to get everything to 1. It's important to check up on all your crews, so you might make it with your reload instead of, oh no, I died because I was almost done reloading, to I barely shot first. Because nothing's more satisfying than shooting out a barrel right when they're about to shoot you. That's not fun here. It's a lot more chaotic. Especially if you have a Russian case-made tank destroyer. Is my... Why does it sometimes for a little bit say encoder overloaded? If it's gonna keep doing that, I'm not sure what I have to do. Probably have to reinstall program. Whoa, T-34, calm down. I know you're quicker, I'm just trying to get over to C. The long way around. Let's see. This can take a bit because we're not going that fast. We're doing 28. Never mind 27. Well, let's try and aim myself as straight as possible so one straight line can do it. Tank destroyers are not that fast, but who cares? Yeah, I think if I actually put on cruise control, if you hit the lower plate, you might actually kill. I could bring like less ammo, but I don't want to run out of ammo. Because imagine running out of ammo mid-fight. That means you have to retreat and try and find somebody with ammo. Why is that guy popping smoke? I know we're playing as Germany, but come on. I know Germany is known as one of those nations that just pop smoke at every opportunity they get. You get hit with a single machine gun bullet, immediately pop smoke, escape, go somewhere else. It's just down there. Oh, that's a rare one. That's the Chinese one. Let's just capture this point. Do have to be careful of that area there, but also there and in front. Or I get hit from the side. You seem like a jumbo Sherman to me. Are you a jumbo? You are a jumbo. Ow. Ow. You know what? I can still try and hit your machine gun port. No, there was another tank shooting from here. Yep, there we go. What was it waiting for? To stabilize its gun or looking where to shoot me? What happened there? The Yak 9 immediately crashed down. I do think there's something behind me. Nope. There, I knew it. That was the one that shot me earlier. I knew it. I knew there was somebody. But it was doing quite well. It's like in all that time, we've lost only one player. Surprising. That's actually surprising. Alright, time to rush over and die immediately. Whee! In the meantime, I'm gonna try and drop artillery, but it's easier if I drop it when I'm a little bit closer. That does mean a bigger risk. Because I do want my artillery to be more concentrated, because dropping it then means a better firing solution, basically. It is more accurate, more chance of hitting. I thought it would die there. Instead, I blew up its thing, which means I need to look slightly away, because I know how these turrets work. Look slightly away. There we go. That's how you play the Panther. Angle, but also slightly angle your turret, because your turret's a weak spot. Like a little flat side of the cheeks. Oh, that was... I know where to hit you, sir. Your little cupola is weak. I know that. It's just that... You're still reloading, aren't you? I thought the rock was one of your tracks. Why are you hiding from me, sir? Because you have a friend. A very dead friend. Good luck. Ah, that didn't do shit. Ah, it did something. It hit you. You do not have bombs. I claimed the maneuver kill. Oh, where've... You turned your engine off. Alright. Apparently planes are bothering us. We'll go in there. I'm gonna go here and then approach towards the sea point. Like, as long as planes, as long as it's a Yak 9, which... Yeah. You took my gunner. Good luck. This is what smoke's for. Like, he's gonna push forward, right? Oh, I ricocheted. Well, that was the end of me. I knew as soon as it said ricochet, I was dead. I do still have the Tiger, and I do have the Ju-88 at my disposal that I can use to bomb, but I don't think I have the time for that because we are missing the point. He's visible, but I should keep moving towards the C point. Yeah, Yak 9 is dead. Yeah, if we can get the B point, then we can focus on the C point. Good, you killed anti-air. And this is what happens. Like, we kind of lack the balls, I guess. Just get on it, at least decap it. You don't even have to capture it, but we have one, they have another. I spot a tank. I need to keep myself angled. You see, that's what happens. Let me pop smoke there. Ow. Yeah. Oh, there are multiple tanks there. Of course there are multiple tanks there. Why shouldn't there be multiple tanks? That's what this is for, isn't it? That seems to be a pretty big plane that just magically disappeared and reappeared. Wait. It just dropped a big bomb. Oh, we have another big bomber here. Why do they have two very big bombers? The BE-6 is dead. Good. Now, what are you? You are very... Oh, you are gone as well? Oh yeah, I will pay attention to the map. Oh, I will. I will pay attention to the map. In the sense of... I will bomb. Oh, come on. Hey, at least the kill counted. At least it counted. That's what it's about, right? And I unlocked a new plane. Yay. Got a decal saying we won order insect crew later because I'm running a 3.3. Because I can research a 3.7 aircraft. I guess now that we have our elevation mechanism, we can do filters, so we're at least faster. Let's check our crew after every match. And go again. Go again and again and again and again until you've unlocked more tanks, or planes, which means you can play more, and the cycle continues until you're done. Yeah. War Thunder. This map is fun. It's kind of a sniper's map. Right, unless you really like sniping, you are not doing anything. That's just how this map goes. If you don't know what to do. Oh. Oh no, that's just bad. Climb 62. So we're with China, we're with France, and apparently Sweden, although... Why is there so many BT-42? Please tell me I have the depression. I have the gun depression. No, fuck it, let's just crest the hill. At least mostly, so I can put my barrel down enough. Yeah. Tiger ammunition. Probably, yeah. United US tanks. They are kind of overpowered, if you think about it. Let me get closer. Oh boy. That's what happens if you look at the artillery map without really focusing on anything else. There's probably somebody on there, so I'm just gonna drop it now so I encase the entire thing in artillery. Here we are with the French, with the AMX tanks. AMX family of tanks. Again, gun doesn't go down enough. Ow. Oh, you're right there. Well, too bad I'm popping smoke. Good luck hitting me now. Third type 63. I want to play it safe. Because I'm kind of in a vulnerable position right now. Hey, that smoke ran out. Where did that go? I saw the grenade fly. It counted as me launching the grenade. I heard a rumbling of basically a tractor engine. Oop. That is right behind. Let's drop down again. Ha, you missed. Again, a T-34 G5. Again. Why did that break? Is there an enemy tank hiding in there? You were saying my breach is out. Yeah, hi Eric. Yeah, I don't play safely. I play very risky, but right now I'm still alive, so that counts for something at least. Let me just do everything at once. Apparently there was an IS-3. I couldn't have shot back anyway because I didn't have a breach. Yeah, basically kind of. It's one of the best tactic with medium tanks, heavy tanks, and tank destroyers, but I just rush in. I rush in surprisingly slow. That's basically my tactic. Like, I want to get in there. But there are often a lot of people expecting me in my positions. Hopefully I can surprise it. No, the IS-3 got the BT-42. No. The Type 63 is still there. Yeah, I do unless unless I don't have a breach. Like the Panther is really versatile for a tank. Decent armor, decent gun, decent speed. Right now I'm kind of rushing to the point to fight an IS-3 in a Tiger. Knowing that there's somebody up there as well. Don't know where that IS actually is. It must have its engine off, or it's dead, but or it hasn't been oh no, it's right there. With the track still moving at a rapid pace. And that's the Tiger 2H that I'm hearing. Don't forget the angle. Whoops. There's definitely somebody there. And it seems to be a heavy. Great, you will not be able to hit me with your coax anymore, you jumbo. Is it a jumbo? It was probably, yeah. They're all hiding behind a hill. And they're on B. Wait. Can I be a surprise tiger here? which would arguably be very funny. Fucking scorpions. Well, guess what? This is my end. Because I was repairing. Why did I even start repairing? What was broken on my tank before I got hit? Let's use my third drive. Yeah. Alright, what's on B then? Or are there any aircraft in the sky? Let's first take a look at that. No, there's nothing in the air. Didn't see anything there. Don't see anything on B either. Good luck. Ouch. I need to make my bomb fuse longer. Because I keep doing that. Now I could go at a higher altitude. I could do that, but I could also set my bomb make my bomb fuse a tad bit longer to confuse the enemy. Oh, you're still temporarily invulnerable. Ouch, 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 ouch. What is tearing me up? What is shooting at me? What have I done to them? Ouch. You know, I find this less optimal. I found it less optimal to fly with. And it sucks that I was the only plane in the sky, because now as anti-air I have nothing to do. I see that. Oh boy. Yeah, I might try to focus on this heavy bomber. Again, the reload's hitting. Do my rounds even go that high? I don't think my rounds go that high. Oh, it's diving. It's diving towards me. That's a bomb. It was a P8. Yeah, of course I wanted it dead. Why are you flying directly towards me? Eh? Why are you doing that? Like, that's just one thing you don't do. Fly directly towards anti-air. Like, it's a 50-50 chance. It's basically a 50-50 chance depending on the anti-air that you're dealing with. If you're gonna come out alive or just in a million pieces. M42 is apparently dead. I have an idea on where to stay. Oh. Ouch. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. We're losing crew, we're losing crew. What is even there? You know what? Let's just put the ammo box down. Hopefully the Yak Tiger will get ammo from this as well. And so far I've got 3 tank kills, 1 anti-air, or 1 air kill. Where did he go? Yeah, where did he go? Oh, there he is. And just some more research. Very little research. Like, you end up with a lot of your stuff spaded, like, in the early phase. At low tiers. Ooh, jungle. By the time you've spaded a vehicle, you're already onto the next one. But later on, it takes longer to research. You get more research you need to do. The grind really starts at like 4.0. Like around where mid-tier starts, that's where the grind starts. To really hit you like, this is taking forever. Then you get to 6.0. And then the suffering starts. Then it's a puma. Nice. I do find it funny that the Germans were like, you know, we've made this tank that has quite a bit of armor. Let's make a case-made tank destroyer out of it. I mean, the Russians were doing the same, but the Germans really went all out with... I suspect those two were in a squad together. Possibly. But the Germans, towards the end of the Second World War, were really into... let's make crazy big and heavy tanks. How is it not dead yet? 3 tanks shot at it. And it's alive. M18. M18. It's a shame that one Puma had to go. Oh, there's another tank shooting at the Puma. Puma pops smoke and moves. As long as nobody else is behind that hill, I can use that to my advantage. Kinda don't wanna knock down these trees. Because knocking down a tree gives your position away a lot easier than just exhaust. Because like that, if you see a tree fall, your mind immediately goes to, there's a tank there. I did not see that T-34 at all. I was more being a German main and focusing my tunnel vision on, well, that SCR-V 74. Come on, shift gears, shift into first. Driver, second gear is not the gear to be in. Go into first. But was that the very tall Swedish mobile? That's a rock. Sure, buddy. You go up there. I'm gonna continue on with peeking into their spawn. Hi. Bye. There's a friend, though. There's a friend, though, who cannot fire anymore. This dude is just AFK. Oh, there are multiple people up there. Now, do I risk helping them by risking my own life here? By turning this corner, hoping nobody spawns in. Oh no, they managed. So I didn't have to do that at all. You are still alive. Not anymore. You are dead. So we basically have this entire spawn in lockdown. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I thought it was a tank. No, it's just a popped turret from somebody else. And that artillery there shows that it is time to run first, then aggressively turn around as the Panther friend could kill by T-2065. Ow. That's my crew, you absolute potato. Oh yeah, they all spawn back in. Think about the bomb I can drop now. If I put it down correctly. If I put it down correctly. I will be able to drop the bomb quickly, effectively on a lot of people that just spawned in. There's an enemy plane coming as well. I forgot to set my bomb fuse even longer. That's an annoyance. Where is that enemy plane gone? There. It seems to be a bomber. To me, at least. Apparently you will be the lucky recipient of this bomb. Now you are over there. Oh no. On top of the PT-76. I cannot get my bloody nose around. Oh, you're cashing. You're going. You know, going slow is a quick way to die, right? Wow, my aim sucks. Need to pull ahead a little bit more. Ooh, that is your tail gunner. Now you're focusing with your tail gunner. Now you are way less agile than you used to be before. Now you've got no wing. Alright, water is overheating because every time I'm fighting I keep pressing W. Ouch. I got pilot sniped? Impressive, actually. I don't often get pilot sniped. I generally just get my wing ripped off and die in a flaming ball of fire. What hurt the tiger? But it was kind of funny to drop an 1800 kilogram bomb on top of a PT-76B, which is a light tank. If I drop RD there, that prevents anything from coming through. Unless they are stupid or maybe smart enough to rush through artillery. Can be smart, can be a smart move. Don't get me wrong. Oh, that shot was amazing. Oh, that was a very good shot. But as expected, there is another. I think I've been in this position before. I was then fighting with a... Once again, is it an IS again? Again, it's an IS, yeah. I was fighting with an IS then, and or against an IS then, and I'm fighting against an IS now.
Hello.
Hello. Any more news on PC parts, or are they still on their way?
I have the parts.
So they've already come in.
Well, I picked them up.
Oh yeah, you had to pick them up.
Well, no one was home when the guy arrived, so they put them at like the pickup place.
You can pick them up by car.
Yes, obviously. I went to the hairdresser and then like that's like right next to it, so I just picked it up.
Ah, nice. You did have to pick it up by car, didn't you? Like all of it.
Yes. It was a little bigger than I thought. As in, I had some trouble getting it into the car. Big.
Ow. I got hit by a tank. You annoying... Ha, good luck. You're on fire now. Ow.
So...
I'm dead.
When we start, like, putting this thing together Saturday...
Yes.
Do we put it, like... So...
Where is assembly gonna be?
Downstairs, we have more space. But... I don't really want to bring the thing up the stairs once it's done, you know?
If you don't want to do the stairs, then we build it upstairs.
Yeah, but I don't. You know, we don't really have space here. Like that's the problem.
Can you set up like an impromptu table, basically? Just
I don't know. I mean,
do you have a quick way to make a lot of space easily?
not
that's...
really. Unless we do it on the floor, but you know.
Well, doing it on the floor would prevent one thing from happening.
What, dropping something?
Exactly.
True.
It
It
would
would
prevent
also
it from
cause the
dropping.
other problem that we could stand on it.
Yep, but if we don't stand up during the entire process, we just
Yeah, that's yeah, fair.
remain on the floor, and otherwise you just kind of scoot away on your
Yeah.
ass. You just,
That's fair.
as soon as you
But
enter the
also-
room, you have to be on your, you have to be either on your knees or on your ass.
Yeah, true. So, another thing that I realized though,
What?
was I went to the hairdresser today.
But they're
And I told
expensive.
her like I want to cut my my bangs and like I want to have the rest like long. So she
Yeah.
like readjusted it a little bit so that everything is gonna grow even.
Yeah,
And
that
then
is.
and then I realized something. If you're
What?
gonna have long hair, there's gonna be a period where it's just gonna look like shit.
What? My shit, I ghost shelled.
You know, like there's gonna be a moment where it's just gonna look like ass, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to have, a graduation, and I think that might be when it's gonna like. I would not be surprised if my hair looks like ass at that time. Like right now, it's good, but hair grows pretty quickly.
I'm not angled at all. I'm just right in the firing zone. Or at least. Well, if your hair looks like ass during graduation. Yeah. Good luck. I popped smoke. Good luck seeing me now. Oh, he still saw me through the smoke. Oh well. I placed first in the team. Nice. Yeah, the PC, I guess, just build it upstairs. I mean, the case is only going to be there after,
Yeah.
a while. Like, you first start with the motherboard and installing everything on there. Then you start with, like, you first put your CPU, your RAM, your storage. Then you put everything into your case. It's not like everything's going to be disassembled. Cable management will be annoying. Because, cable management. Your back of your PC... My back of my PC looks like ass. With cable management. Like, to the point where it almost barely shuts. But I don't care because it's behind a closed panel that you don't see. And also, I would recommend getting something like a air duster or like a very small vacuum cleaner, like the handheld ones. Just to get rid of the dust a lot easier. Because your PC will eventually get dusty. And unlike your laptop, your desktop will be a lot easier to maintain. Because, the massive amounts of extra space that a desktop has compared to a laptop is incredible. And now, one question: how neat do you want the cable management to be in the end?
I would say I don't care, but I think I should.
Well, at least more towards like the back if you open up the back panel. Because if that's the case, then we might want to bring zip ties. But like the small
Well,
ones,
it's
not
kind of
the
like
big
if I
ones.
ever want to like replace something, right?
Well, if you ever want to replace something, then you don't have to take the entirety of the PC apart because, well, cables. Or unplug everything.
Yeah, but it's good to then know what goes where, you know?
Yeah, but that would mean labeling stuff.
No.
Like,
Well,
it might actually be beneficial to get a label maker at some point. Because print out a label, fold it around a wire. That PT-76 got just frontally penetrated. Saying that out of context would be weird, but saying it in the context of War Thunder is perfectly accurate. Oh, that's a T-34. Those are tanks. Do I spot the movement though? No, they stopped right there. Apparently firing my shot didn't really help, now did it? Kind of alerted them to my position. These are slow shells. Wow. Ah, you can hide behind there. Oh, hi. Let me do it a little wiggle. So you can not hit my weak spots. You hit my track, but I don't care. I can twist still. There's the wrong spot to click repair. Oh, you are stuck now, boy. Balls. Those are just one of those moments where all you can do is just kind of look into the camera with either surprise or disappointment, or the realization that no matter what you do, you just died. That should have brought my 20 mils. I brought the 20 mil gun pods for underneath here instead of my 1800 kilo bomb. There's a plane. Aim. Trying to find a gray plane against a gray background. Oh wait, that's a very dangerous one. I now realize how dangerous that plane is. In case you don't know, it has 4 or maybe 8 machine guns. Surprise! Like there is something behind me, isn't it? My engine's dead. SM91, isn't it anti-air or is it a plane? That was the plane I was talking about, the SM91 that I have to be careful of. Turns out I wasn't careful enough. Please don't spot me there. Oh well. Oh, hi. Bye. That was revenge. Although that sadly still killed a Waffenträger. Something that didn't really want to happen. There we go. One of them connected. Now we're burned. Suffer damage to engine. Big flaming ball of fire. That engine is dead. So that's just a confirmed kill. Pretty much. That's the thing with burning planes. They are pretty much a guaranteed kill. Unless they have fire suppression that actively works, but more often than not, it's just they're on fire, they don't go out, they just die. Yes, I saw the bullet fly. Saw the shell flying through the air and hit my face. And also, Jim, I might arrive around. I might arrive at like lunchtime because I do have my uncle's birthday still in the morning.
I see.
Which I think it starts at like around 10, and it's just gonna be around lunchtime, so I'll probably be done like an hour, maybe 1.5 hours after that. So I might be there at like 1, maybe 2. Whoa, that's my track. Can this pole get out of the way? Ow. That's my breach. What is firing at me to begin with? It's over there. Oh, it's Italian. I might be able to kill this with my machine gun fire. Because it's Italian and open-topped. It's like right around... I wanted to drop my artillery, but... might be smarter to drop some smoke. And then there as well. Just to really confuse them. Because big smoke, where are they? Like, where is the tank within this smoke formation? Especially not everything's repaired. Where is it? Then I roll out to the side here. But I guess tomorrow I also need to get new outer tires for my bike because I got a couple of them, but turns out they were the wrong size. I had 28 by 1.5 when I needed 28 by 1.75. And also probably gonna buy a new socket set because we have one with a couple ratchets, but one of them, like this, a big and a small one. The smaller one has the switch mechanism entirely broken off, the switch from fastening to loosening. The other one only undoes, so it doesn't, you know, tighten anything, it just loosens everything. Oh, boo-hoo, plane. That's a bomb. You missed. Let me just move into this little bit more secluded area. Do a 3-second repair. Yeah, those sets... Like, those socket sets are kind of expensive. Like, if you... Like, I found one that is 216 pieces. Which is a lot. It does include everything. But you're paying 80 bucks. So you're paying quite a lot of money for a socket set. Although, if you take care of it and don't lose everything, it should last you pretty much your entire life. But I kind of need that to fix my bike as well, because I still need to really tighten my front wheel properly. Right now it's kind of connected, but it's not tight enough. Why are they bullying me with... My tracks are almost... Of course a Yak 9K killed the Waffenträger. They only have... I think they almost only have plane... They only have planes up pretty much. That is a Yak 9K, if I've witnessed it. Taking out the radiator, taking out the engine. They at least have a nice look into their spawn. But yeah, just need to get a well, I might be able to still find an adjustable wrench somewhere to really tighten them up. Wait, I think we still have a set that does have those. Ah, it should be fine actually. Because then I can really kind of fix my bike, and then all I have to do is just go to a shop and ask, can you replace the bearing for my crankshaft? Because that bearing is shot. It is just, let's say, a total of 1 centimeter of play in there. From a bike that I've had 6 years and have driven pretty much, I think, probably over 1,000 kilometers at this point. There's at least 25 times, let's say 35. It is 25. Well, you can do 20 times 30, which is 26. 605 times 30 is 150, so 750. Then we need to do 5 times 25, 125, so 700. Yeah, you would become around 800 kilometers. So that's it's easy 1,000 kilometers, maybe 1,500 kilometers of travel that I've done on that bike. So technically, I could have traveled from the Netherlands to the United Kingdom, probably. Funny thing is, saying that doesn't even dox me. I'm not even doxing myself by saying that, because from where in the Netherlands am I going to where in the United Kingdom, or maybe it's the other way around. Who knows?
Jewel.
Yes.
I did also learn something. Because we're probably gonna lose our word, our office. Apparently for like $5 you have everything. Like the entire thing. Like you have to pay once. I thought it was a subscription. It's just a one-time thing for like $5.
Oh, I'm dead. I want them. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can just, if you have an account, which, do you have a private account?
Yeah.
You can just download it.
What do you mean?
You can just download Word. I think you can do it from the Microsoft Store, possibly.
Well, I technically have it downloaded.
Yeah, but like you can download it on your desktop pretty. I do have to kind of think, how am I gonna get Windows on your, how are we gonna get Windows on there? That's the main question that I still have. Because
You install it.
yeah, but it doesn't come pre-installed.
No, so you install it.
From where?
From the installation.
Well, you do have a USB drive, and we did already answer that question, didn't we? We look it up. We look it up on your laptop.
Yes.
We download it to a USB stick, and then when we first start your PC up, it automatically boots to into your BIOS because it doesn't have anything to boot to. It doesn't have a proper booting program. We then say, boot from USB stick. I think you only have to do that once, and after that you should be fine. How are we losing this bad? Right, we're on A. I could do a pretty good flank towards B. Yeah, we just have to. You can literally download Windows, and then because then you get Windows for free. You don't have to pay for it. Are there any enemies within view? I do see one there. Is that a Russian? Is that a Russian vehicle? Oh, well, I don't care because I'm now at the B point. Although I do have to be very careful that there isn't somebody that's gonna quickly whip their turret around and shoot me. Or even worse, slowly whip their turret around to shoot me. See, I told you it was Russian. And it's heading for our spawn, possibly. Good luck getting an accurate shot on me now. Wait, I might as well take the safe approach and kind of jump down to prevent skylining. For those who don't know what skylining is, it is when, especially if you have a light behind you where you are part of the skyline. You are part of the horizon. Then you're very visible. Ow. Was that the artillery landing on my back end? That's multiple tanks. That is multiple tanks. I will not have my turret. Yeah, I can't have my turret on quick enough. I see an IS-3 at 235. And something Italian. The Italians are attacking. Are they attacking? Yeah, they are attacking us. We are fighting Italians. That's a shame. Yeah. Wait, what? Did that die? Yeah, Turan 3. That was the other tank I saw. IS-3, Turan 3, and T-34. Because I'm starting to get into that battle rating where T-34s are really prevalent and really annoying. They did really put the, wait. Yeah, it's happened again. God damn it, it's happened again. They are capturing Zone A, Dave. Typhoon killed Panzer. Yeah, there are a bunch of dead tanks here, and I am the only one capturing the point. You thought I didn't notice you. Like that's why at the beginning of this stream I put the other people's engine sound up. He thought he could be sneaky. He thought he could sneak up on me. He thought he could be very, like, I'm gonna hide behind here and hope nobody sees me. But it did not work. Because I've captured point. Oh no, a plane. And now we go for... Yeah, see, capturing that one point and killing that one tank already put me up a lot. Oh, we go up again. Nope. That's my machine gun that I much rather fix right now. Oh boy. That's gonna go way over, isn't it? No, it's gonna land directly next to me, but it's gonna be such a tiny bomb that you can't even call it a bomb. It's more like dropping tank shells. Instead as you... Alright, we are on that point. Now it's time to, I guess, defend and or rush to their spawn. KV-122, awesome. Awesome tank. It's dead now. Oh, come on, they're on C again? Somebody must have slipped right past me. Well, that sucks a lot. Let me climb this real quick. I do run the great risk of being shot from behind now. But they will not expect me to come from behind. That's another neat part. Oh, and it's just AA as well. Can have another visual on the annoying anti-air truck that. Oh, you almost shot out my barrel. Ooh, that's actually kind of scary. Let me actually. Oh, it's gonna take 25 seconds to repair this. Well, there's no bother. No bother to stop now with the repairs. I mean, they have. We have to attack that P point. We have to. Right, I've at least repaired myself now. Repaired and fully restocked. We have to attack that point. We have to. They're too. Oh, lucky we. Like, this is what happens with Germany. A lot of them decide to just leave after their first death. It's a common practice for them at this point. Ow. Ow. Those are two. That's an actual tank. That's a Churchill. I hear a nuke. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can kill that bread. I can kill it. The other tank I'm not so sure about, but if I can just get there. Because they're heading towards the sea point. Oh wait, it's their nuke. I automatically assumed it was our nuke. Yeah, just let the game end. Just let it end at this point. Come on, turn up with the barrel, up at the. Oh, come on! I couldn't get the barrel up in time. I couldn't get it up. Yeah, bad jokes.
Also, apparently there's just no Lubach this week at all.
Huh? Did he for
I
once
don't know
take a
why.
week off?
Yeah, I guess. Because he's back next week.
Which is completely understandable that you take a week off. Alright, let's go to battle once. Oh, this map is fun. Like, you have your A and your B, your B and C, but the A point and this side is a mess always. Because everybody goes there. It is one of these maps. Sometimes you have maps that are generally spread out. But as you can see, almost all of us spawned here. Why is everything suddenly so framey? Is it because it's kind of wet and raining? Why are you backing up? You're a light tank. You're not supposed to be backing up. We do actually have the height to shoot through there? No. 90 mil T1E1, I'm gonna let you go ahead. You have a turret, you can actually aim. That means I'm gonna sit behind here. You're gonna be taking the bullets. In the meantime, I'm gonna just be non-penning an ARL-44. Turret cheek. Sneaky shot. Right, I'm slowly going to back up. I'm slowly going to back up, I say, as I'm moving forward. I'm gonna push this guy out of the way. Or am I too light to push this out of the way? Apparently I cannot push this ARO-44 out of the way. It's 28. It's a turtle. Oh no. The turtle is dead. We both missed. AMX-13, of course, it got me. And after that, the AMX-13 died. And also in other news, or well, technically, it's not really new news, but the moving might be soon. And also next week, streams might be a little bit different, and maybe a little bit shorter as well.
Why?
Because our house is now officially up for sale.
Oh.
And
Sure, you could have advertised it. You could advertise it.
well, it's been up since today, and we already have like 9 people coming to watch or look.
Yeah, but if you advertise it on your stream, then maybe more people will come.
We
You
already
can raise
have
the price.
we already have 9 people coming.
Yeah, but if more people are coming, then you can raise the price.
No, with 9 people you already have a lot of options.
Yes. But if there's more people that want it, that means it's worth more.
Yeah, but that would mean that I would have to actively dox myself.
Yes. You're gonna move anyway.
Yeah, but for that short period of time,
You gotta move. Don't worry, you can sleep here, maybe.
but due to the fact that we're basically gonna have a lot of people over every day, and that means that, well, at least my chair will have to go, because apparently that is too big for this room. Can I move my old corpse out of the way? I can.
Jules, you can sleep here. It's fine.
I saw the M36. I thought I could move out of the way. Turns out I couldn't. But yeah, but we can still sleep here. That's not the problem.
No, but if you don't want to dox yourself, is it still doxing if you are never there? Like you just sleep here?
Well, it would mainly be a bother to people going here because they want to see me. And me not being there, it would be a bother to the viewers that are actually wanting to buy the house. And of course it would be a bother to my mom because, well, she has to deal with all these people looking for me when I'm not even there. What are you shooting at, Wind?
Just think about it though. If you like
Ouch.
in like
That's an
5 years, you are really famous. Somebody's gonna say, "I live in Bush person's previous house."
Yeah, no. No. How about we say no to that one? And we just, you know. But it does mean that we're basically gonna have viewers every day, and we're gonna have to. I'm not gonna have the luxury of a full gaming chair. Oh. Oh no, there's the one behind it. There's one behind. There is one actively behind there. Jim, we got another one.
Wait. Wait.
For some reason it doesn't like the map and all the fire. Wait,
let's see. Oh, first up,
but the
I
game
will
is just
play.
done, so I can kind of tap out of it and ban them.
What does not published to chat even mean? Does this mean I hide it?
I don't know, but I'm already on it.
I saw I have it open right here.
Spelling you
But can I like
use. Next.
hide it?
Block the user. Ban him.
Should I check if they have a Discord?
No, because we're not talking about another, like, somebody trying to advertise.
Well, yeah, we are.
Yeah, but this is just. Actually, I should check the account's age. 11 hours ago. This is definitely a bot.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I have actually had at some point where there were, like... There was an account from 4 years ago, which probably meant it was hacked. But I still had to report it. And Twitch is probably not going to be as quick as last time. Last time it was a minute. It was basically an instant response of yes. But at one point I've had it once where they said, "Oh yeah, this is truthful," or there's nothing happening to one of those messages. But wasn't it the same website as well? Isn't it always the same website? I should actually see if it's streamboot.com the entire time. Wait, there's one there. I can use it as a perfect sniping position. Let me actually angle a little bit. Oh, there's somebody there. Let me reload real quick. Yeah, people think you need a clear line of sight. But you don't. You just need to be able to shoot over top of it. Yep, D-29. Wait, is it a turtle? No, it's just two very heavy Russian tanks. Awesome. Or Russian, not Russian, American tanks. And of course we're with the USSR. That does mean we do have a bunch of tank destroyers. But we are basically up against everybody else. I think after this I will immediately fly back and rearm with the bomb. Oh, there's another plane up. So if I can get in here quick enough, I can escape quick enough rearm, and go again. Enemy spotted. Hopefully he doesn't turn around. Nope, he doesn't. No, don't go into that building. Fine, I'll aim for you guys. That bomb went way off. I adjusted my aim too late. Let's see, LA9. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with them. Or, wait, I have an idea. Can I try and get his attention with my tail gunner? Apparently I can't. Oh well. But being able to operate the tail gunner is kind of important to do if you have somebody behind you. Because in general, the War Thunder gunner is not that good. Let me quickly wiggle my plane around to lose as much speed as possible. Do not flip your wings like that. Right, brake. Stop. That's the end of the runway already. Come on, brake. Landing. Repaired and rearmed in 30 seconds. Nice, because I'm probably overheating my engine. Yeah, then next week the streams might be a bit messy, and then the week after that things will go back to normal. And then a little bit after, we're probably gonna have to be moving, and hopefully it happens during a weekend. Because that would mean that we actually have a chance to readjust. Probably do it like do the entire moving bit so I can do like my stream on Friday here at the place I'm currently at. Then move during the weekend or the first few days of the week, set up my PC again, and then continue on from there. Now let's raise the flaps. I have no gear control. So it's just trying to gather up as much speed, gathering up as much altitude. This turn doesn't really help, but it does get me in the right direction. Yeah, I'll be excited going to a different place. Will mean that the total surface that we have is smaller. Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3 planes up in the air. There's one there, and there's one all the way up there. Has to be a dive bomber. Probably should have stayed in the area instead of spending all that time going away. I don't think they've spotted me yet. One of them pancaked, which is typical. Another one died. That's good. Hey, where did you come from? I did not notice you at all. Am I gonna have a head on here, or can I... Oh, I hit. I did hit. Alright, let me quickly serve a bomb in there. Did I... Hold on, let me put it to 3 seconds. I may or may not have killed myself with that bomb. You know, like like the absolute buffoon that I am. Oh great, I hit. You missed with your bomb. Oh, that does not look good. My machine guns are reloading, so I'll have to rely on my main gun for now. Ooh, I had to lead that a little bit more. Would have been funny if I hit it with my main gun. I have no idea where that plane went. T-20. 20. They really focused on planes and failed, didn't they? BTR said D. Thank you for making that one noticeable. And for making it disappear. Wasn't there another one? Ouch. For you, I'm dropping artillery on your ass. Oh yeah, you better run. You better run, because hiding in your heavy tank is not gonna happen. Your T1E1 will not protect you from the... Why'd they even try to hit me? He tried to hit me on my mantlet. Failed the bombing due to me moving at a decent pace. As Eric 612290 has said, it is quite versatile with... I hope he has noticed me now. I hope you notice that the Panther has moved up at a quite rapid pace. Oi, hello. Hello, you failed miserably at aiming your gun. Well, isn't this a little bit of a conundrum we have right here? I have no transmission. Hold on, let me quickly take care of this guy here. I took a track. I'm completely vulnerable at this point because he only has to repair his track. He only has to look over. Let me quickly do that. Oh, you piece of shit. You piece of shit. You are not damaging me in the slightest. You are shaking. You are shaking your head, as in, no, please don't. Oh, yep, he finally moved after... It's always funny if it takes multiple tanks, especially a heavy and another heavy tank, to overwhelm me. Like, dude, I'm just standing here. I'm not doing anything. And yet it's still taking two of you to try and kill me while I'm alive. The BTRZD is taking care of that team. Like, they only have 6 of them left, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us left. But a Centurion Mark 1 is slightly concerning. But the T1E1 is dead, finally. That's a Panther A. Hope the pair of BTRZDs are not getting overwhelmed. In the meantime, they have a light tank within their spawn that it could be that's a T-34. That's an American T-34. That is a lot more of a problem than a Russian T-34. And the M42 is not a threat, really. That's a friend. Wait, noticed. Let me do a quick U-turn here. Is that tank still alive there? There was a medium. And I don't like the fact there's a medium tank right there. Beautiful. Yeah, that's a Centurion. Hi. But Rick is within the smoke. He tried to hit me, but failed. Now I'm pretty much perfectly angled. And fully repaired. So all I have to do is wait for the smoke to clear while looking at... There you are. Yep. The last thing that I saw. The front of a Centurion before absolutely eating shit and dying. And they're starting to pull out their heavies. Bye. That's a plane gone. Ugh. Yeah, they only have 4 people alive. I'm actually kind of happy that I managed to kill that one. Because you know, even though no armor, best armor. As soon as they find out that machine guns also function. Yeah. Is that friendly? No, it ain't. Yeah. We were getting there, but we weren't there yet. Well, the Ekband there now has, you know, washing and cleaning of air, oil, and fuel filters increases engine capacity. No, it doesn't. Jim, you're an engineer as well.
Wait, I'm what?
You're an engineer as well, right?
Yes.
Does your engine capacity increase when you wash and clean your air, oil, and fuel filter?
Wait, say it again.
Because War Thunder here says, washing and with a filters upgrade, washing and cleaning of air, oil, and fuel filters increases engine capacity.
Not capacity, more
Horsepower.
efficiency.
Yeah.
Like it will have less resistance.
Yeah, War Thunder thinks that it increases capacity. So your
Oh.
engine gets bigger once you clean your filters.
Depending on what you need, it could be better.
Your power will definitely improve because, well, your filters are now cleaned up, so flow is better. But all it does is remove the restriction that was there. That's all. It does not make your engine bigger, and I guess it might, with your oil filter, might increase capacity, as in it increases the like it increases the amount of oil that can go in. But it's not massive. You might get a few more drops of oil in there. That's sir, what? Also, speaking of engines, I might have. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, I think. But. Or maybe on Friday. But yeah, me and my dad pulled the engine out of the project car. Yay. It was kind of a struggle because it's old Volkswagen, so instead of pulling it out the top, you have to pull it out the bottom. The car kind of has to shit its engine out. But it's connected to the transmission, but the transmission is not connected to the car. So your gearbox and the entire rear axle isn't connected. That messes things up quite a bit. Because somebody else there, it is the Beetle Club, so Volkswagen stuff anyway, tried to do it as well without supporting the gearbox, and basically almost got a gearbox dropped on him. Which, as a reminder, that is not good. Gearbox big and heavy. That is a Russian vehicle of some description. How did I hit that shot? How did I hit the commander? I know I'm putting British and American English through each other. You can tell I'm not from any of those countries. Because why would I? Oi. Where? There. Ooh, that was a good turret toss. Wait. Or is it a Tiger H1 that I'm looking at? Oh, that's a Tiger H1 I'm looking at. Whoops. My bad. I thought it was an enemy tank. Oh yeah, everybody went this way. And I managed to get a kill. That is the... There's a heavy tank there? Where is that heavy tank then? I think that heavy tank is not long. That is damaged. I guess it's gonna be damaged. What is it? It's a white IS. Oh, come on. Probably Japanese as well. Probably even a Japanese export IS-2. Or a Chinese or an Israeli one. You know, I don't think they're gonna win their flank back anytime soon. There are like 3 tanks there. Or should I join in the conga line as well? Because you know a lot of them are still gonna try and come through there. I'm just gonna join the conga line. Because they may have 2 heavy and a medium, but they do not have a destroyer within their ranks. So that will happen. What killed a Tiger H1? An M36, a light tank. That guy. Like, that's why you stay a little bit more back. If you stayed a little bit more back, you will be less noticeable. Although this tree is bothering me. If it could just fall down, I would have a visual. I'd have a visual on the impeding death of 2 of my teammates. Like, they're doing synchronized reversing. They're doing a synchronized oh shit. KV-85. This is a down tier. That's rare. Oh yeah, the Tiger West and another Tiger. Yeah. That's why it's so easy to kill everything. Oh yeah, there's a Yak 9. Yeah, we're all pouring into this spawn. And I should probably start sending out emails for a job as well. It's the it's the ASU 57. That's a tiny boy. What did the tiny boy do? Apart from trying to kill. Oh no, that's a truck. I will not have mercy on a truck. Yeah, that's a BB-1. Isn't a BB-1 a bomber? No, it's just a plane that hit the floor. Yeah, by the price here, it was definitely a down tier. Can you lift up us down? Yeah, but it doesn't generate nearly enough lift as this. It also means that I'm gonna have to move the Lego Concorde that I've built. The big one that took me a lot of time to build is gonna have to go to the attic. Basically gonna have to live out of boxes for a while. But I think that's manageable, living out of boxes. A lot of experience for that one. Almost done with the... I think one more game and it... I think one more day and it should be done. I should have researched the M109. Which means we can research another tank. Landers. That is Belgium. Also known as South Netherlands or Northern France. Depending on what area you're in. Like, how much of a problem would it actually be to split up Belgium again?
Can you be banned from Google?
I don't know. How even? Did you do that?
I see a meme here. Maybe it's just an edited image, but it's the Google, like, main screen Google, right?
Yeah.
But instead of search bar, you have been banned from Google due to several requests from the United States government on the topics you have been searching over the last 5 years. We have decided to take action. You no longer have permission to use Google, nor make a new Gmail account under your name. If we are made aware that you are trying to make a new account, legal action will be taken.
Sounds fake, yet also
I'm assuming it's fit.
increasingly plausible with how the US has been going.
I don't know.
Because I've heard stories of people I've heard that you can basically, if you travel to the United States they can just say, well, you're not allowed in here, or just detain you for any particular reason. Or for no particular reason, actually. Just, oh yeah, we don't like you. Go.
You may return to Google on the following date, June 26th, 2020 or 2033.
2033. So if this image is true, then it's possibly that's a little bit of an older image. So we might be looking at a 10-year ban from Google.
Okay.
Which to me does sound kind of funny. A 10-year ban. Honestly, what else are you gonna use at that point? If I remain, as a lot of War Thunder players know, their own vision is based on movement. So if you just stand completely still after firing your shot, they should ignore you. If you're firing from a hidden position. No. Again, I'm doing surprisingly well all of a sudden. This arrow 44. Oh, whoops. Light property damage. Half the building destroyed. We pretty much pushed through there. I am gonna say attack the B point.
Wait. Female condoms exist?
Yeah.
How does that work? Oh, do you just like stick it in?
Yeah, instead of the man putting it around his member, the woman puts it inside of her.
This is the perfect place to talk about this on your your stream.
Yep. Like for us here, it is 10:34 in the afternoon. There was a
Yeah.
rocket.
No, it's because the meme is, you know, a male one and then a female one, which is a lot bigger. And the text, women be having fat cocks.
Yeah. I was just looking through memes and
I'm watching a meme video.
then asking me if there are any ones you don't understand. Or explanation.
I understand them. I just didn't know it existed.
Ooh, that was a good shot. Ouch. I am on fire. I am on fire. And my crew will survive this, right? My tank won't explode. As soon as I see my crew taking damage, I'm pressing 6. Are they taking damage? Yes, they are taking damage, but I'm taking a shot as well. And I claim that maneuver kill. That was a bounce. We. Let me do a quick barrel roll because, yeah. It's weird that some plane games don't allow for a lot of movement with their planes. Like they just allow for basically 90 degrees and just up and down, but they will not allow a barrel roll or anything to happen. I also rediscovered an old game that I've had on my phone for a while. And it's literally called Airplane.
Wait.
What?
Oh, okay. It was just. It wasn't updated. I can see in your. Like in your mod thing.
What? He's trying to get me to overshoot. Or
Like
he
in a
doesn't know
moderator
that I
panel.
exist.
I
Yep.
can see who is watching, even if they aren't chatting.
You can see the lurkers, yeah, that.
But
Ooh, that's
I was
tree.
like, is this accurate? But no, it wasn't updated. It was from last stream.
Don't tell me the numbers.
I don't.
That was my skill issue. Because the thing is, with streaming, and I'm not sure other streamers that might be watching this have noticed, but it is kind of like knowing how many viewers you have can be bad. Because you don't know if it's bad, that will affect you negatively. Because then you realize, well, my streams aren't doing well, and that does not put me in a good mood. So then you'll kind of feel bummed out. Your streams won't do as well, and that will reflect in your stream too.
No, I never really cared. But then again, I also was like recording at the same time.
Yeah, I'm recording this as a VOD as well, so.
Yeah, but you know, I actually edited shit.
But it is kind of a.
But I would be happy when number go up.
Yeah, exactly, and you do get a little bit sad when number go down.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah,
Life's
you say
bad.
that, but it does affect you. It does have an effect.
You've seen my writing. I don't think anything is gonna fuck me up anymore.
No, but if you're trying to keep growth, if you're trying. But the growth is, of course, it's affected by how long you stream and how often you stream. I'm now
Yeah,
really
you
starting.
You shouldn't do it for number chasing anyway.
Yeah, but dopamine hits when number go up.
True.
I figured that out through a game. My voice even agrees. Like if I legit figured out through a game where I just keep coming back to because bigger numbers. The game just revolved around getting a number to increase.
Yeah, like in Buckshot.
I think it was
Like
called
how I-
Antimatter
like how I got-
Dimension.
Like how I got $1 million in like.
Yeah, but that's
Hello.
just gambling.
True. But I got it very quickly.
I'm convinced War Thunder players are blind. Oh no, they are not blind. They are not blind. I tried to look away. Help, my reverse speed is bad. I should have popped that smoke a lot earlier. Luckily, I didn't know where to aim. I am not in a good place.
You just gotta believe.
Yeah, I gotta believe that the smoke, that this artillery won't hit me. There's artillery dropping all around me, and I'm hoping, I'm almost praying that I don't. There's more. See, the Panzer 470 is helping. No, you don't.
Go for the all-out attack.
It blew up. It blew up, and with the blowing up, it hit me. That was a wasted shot. It was, let me guess, it was the Sherman from the other side? Yeah, it was the Sherman that I was shooting at first. You see, that's... Oh boy, we really lost a lot of people. But that's sometimes the thing that happens. You focus on one, you pop smoke to kind of conceal your place. Like, people do see the smoke. That's pretty obvious that the smoke is there. Like, you cannot deny that it's there, but you can kind of conceal yourself for possibly long enough for them to actually prevent finding you within your repair, which is kind of being caught with your pants down, and then you die. But will they expect me to go up here? That's a corpse there as well. That one is within visual range. That was the M4A2 that killed me to begin with. So that's less of a threat. And possibly less of a danger. Less players around. So the lower the amount of players that are on the enemy team, the bigger the chance of survival. That's a medium tank. If I surprise it from the back, I might be able to damage it enough. No, that's a trench. Don't get stuck in the trench. No, 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 no. Don't get stuck now. There was a T-34A5 looking at me. I'm not gonna use any of my backups. Even though I have a lot of them. A lot of them. I'm not gonna do that. I actually should take a look at how many I have. All inactive items. I have 87. Can you actually sell these? I'm not gonna buy anything. Oof. Oof. That's not a lot of Gaijin coin. But I have really... They've really gone up in price lately. Yeah, I'm not going to be selling those anytime soon. Because, you know, keeping these for a bit and then selling them seems like a better option. But I'm going to def myself on Discord real quick because I'm going to press a button that is going to bring me to a different screen where you can really see what my camera is at now, because, you know, you can actually see my hand. Because, yeah, I'm going to be ending it here soon because time, getting tired and everything. But yeah, streams are getting longer. I'm planning on keeping the streams like a little bit longer instead of 2 hours, aiming more towards the 2.5 to 3 hour mark, so you have a little bit more stream. I'm possibly planning on streaming a little bit more, but that depends on how I feel and how the moving is gonna go, because I'm gonna let that happen first and find a job. But yeah, if you like what you saw and want to see more of this, maybe a different game, make sure to let me know, either through chat. You can always recommend me new games, or through the Discord. You can join through !Discord or descriptions channels. If you want to rewatch this, you can do it on YouTube, and possibly today, tomorrow, or a couple days after, depending on if I forget or not. That can happen. But you can find it through !YouTube, and basically the same as the Discord. Descriptions channels everywhere. And yeah, next stream will be Friday, which you can see up there somewhere, with Stormworks continuing with the speedboat, seeing if that's done. No, it started on a big cruise ship. We're gonna continue with the big boat. See if we can get that one up and running. Possibly add interior, plan it out a little bit more. All that fun stuff. But anyway, that's probably gonna be it for me this day. I wish everybody a very good evening, night, morning, afternoon, even a couple of days. And good night.